This video is going to cover parody and rhyme scheme. Let's start with parody. The first thing we need to figure out is what is a parody? Well, a parody is an imitation of the style of a particular writer, artist, or genre with deliberate exaggeration for comedic effect. So, parodies are meant to be funny. You mimic someone else's style and you kind of recreate it over a funny topic. So, for example, Saturday Night Live does a ton of parodies. Pretty much every skit they do is a parody. The Late Show, The Office, Scary Movie series, all of those are parodies. Another example, a talent show, a group of boys wears matching outfits and prances around singing One Direction's best song ever. Except they sing it extremely poorly and over dramatically on purpose because they're trying to be funny and kind of mock or mimic their style. Your little sister puts on your father's big shoes, here's another example, and stomps around the house in them saying, I need to make a business call. I'm a very busy, very important businessman. The little sister in that example is imitating her father and kind of making fun of him. So a parody can be done in a variety of ways. It can be done through actions. It could be done through full skits. There's a lot of song parodies out there, but a parody is meant to imitate the style and make it funny. So one of the things that you have to do when you write a parody, particularly if you're going to make a parody about a song, is mimic the rhyme scheme. So that's the next thing that we're going to talk about is rhyme scheme. So what is rhyme scheme? Well, it is that ordered pattern of rhymes that occur in a poem or verse. Usually it's at the end of the line. Sometimes we can have inline rhyme scheme, but usually it's at the end. And here's just a couple of examples. We have alternate rhyme and couplet rhyme here. There are way more rhyme schemes out there, but these are the most common. So let's take a look. Alternate rhyme scheme, known as ABAB. Pretty much every other word at the end of your lines rhymes. So for example, the people along the sand all turn and look one way. They turn their back on the land. They look at the sea all day. So we can see that sand and land rhyme and way and day rhyme, and this is that alternate rhyme. So our first rhyming set gets labeled A, and our second rhyming set gets labeled B, hence the ABAB rhyme scheme. And then if we continue to introduce new alternate rhymes, we would go CD, CD, and then EF, EF. Couplet rhyme, instead of alternating, it puts them together. So it would be AA, BB, CC, DD. Okay, so here's an example. Once I dive into these pages, I may not come out for ages. Books have powers over me. Inside a book, I am not free. I am a prisoner in a land of a print on paper in my hand. But do not worry, do not fear. I am a happy captive here. So pages and ages rhyme, me and free rhyme, land and hand rhyme, and fear and hear rhyme. So when you do a parody, you do have to pay attention and mimic or imitate the exact rhyme scheme. Parodies aren't the only things that have rhyme schemes. Many other poems or songs, which are essentially prose, poems, pieces of poetry, have a rhyme scheme. So next time you hear a song on the radio, pay attention to the words that you hear at the end of each line. And as you're looking at poems, see if you can't figure out what that rhyme scheme is. And don't forget, when you write a parody, it's meant to be funny, and you mimic or imitate the same style.